Abstract and Sporadic. Today we're going to be doing reacting to the most spoiled brats in the world. So let's go.
Tantrum in a restaurant because he can't have dessert, and this is on the Super Nanny TV show, and this kid just goes crazy.
When we do go out to eat, it's ridiculous. It's very embarrassing taking them out in public.
Listen, you need to eat.
I'm eating chicken. I need a knife.
Honey, I don't want you to get hurt with it.
Hey, you're open.
You're yelling.
Eating out with the Harmony family is absolutely atrocious. Both parents are humiliated and embarrassed throughout the whole event. The children rant and rave. They're up from the chairs, from the table, and misbehaving constantly.
No. Grant?
Give me.
This kid's over here. Give me my soda. Give me my soda. Then maybe if it's so embarrassing, don't go out to eat. He's gonna kill somebody. Look at that face. Yeah. Oh. Especially that kid's going places and it's not good.
Okay, that's enough.
Moving on to number 4, we've got a 19-year-old girl named Cherylyn or Cherilyn or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce her name, okay? And I don't want to go back and listen to this video again because it just pissed me off the first time I watched it. She's just like that pathetic. Now the difference between this girl and a lot of the ones further up on this list is that instead of the parents being the ones that just give a ton of money to these kids and they get super entitled and all that kind of stuff, this girl actually goes to the point where she's stealing money from her parents and her boyfriend and things like that. And I mean, they do kind of spoil her with money in the first place, but it's not enough to like satisfy her needs or whatever, and she actually steals stuff from them. And you know, you just kind of sit here and ask yourself,
$25,300
like this, because this girl, I guarantee you, she's never worked a day in her life and she's not grateful for anything whatsoever.
I have exactly 17 credit cards, and I'm $25,300 in debt. I just like going out and to be able to buy what I want.
We can already see where this is going. Oh my gosh. I think I've seen this girl before and it's really like
because I like the way they look.
17 credit cards and that much debt. And she just likes to go out and buy whatever she wants because it makes her happy without her parents. No. What could go wrong?
How many lipsticks do you actually use?
Not really that many.
How many brushes do you have here?
About 110.
And how many of these brushes do you actually use?
Probably about 10 or 15 brushes.
Do you think that you're spoiled?
I think I'm spoiled.
Do you blame your mom for that?
I mean, I blame her because growing up, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to clean my room, didn't have to do my laundry, didn't have any
She wants to have an ivory.
I was never disciplined.
Do you appreciate any of the sacrifices that your mom made for you?
No.
You don't?
No.
What happens when you ask your boyfriend Tyler for money and he says no?
I start yelling, screaming, throwing things.
How many credit cards do you have?
17.
And do you owe money on all 17?
All of them are maxed out completely.
Do you pay any of those credit cards
No.
when the bills come in? What do you do with the bills?
I just throw them away.
You've gone as far as pawning family heirlooms when it comes to your mom.
She just flat out admits that I think I'm spoiled. Yeah, I think I'm spoiled. Okay, she has like 150 brushes. Oh my goodness.
Shop and
You took her jewelry or you stole her jewelry?
stole it.
And how much money did you get for that?
Only about $300 per ring.
And how much was that worth to your mom?
Priceless.
Heading number 3, this one is just going to blow your mind away because this is for a birthday.
No, I don't. She just admits that also, like, who does that?
You'll never believe how much is being spent
Well,
on
okay,
birthday party. This
so
is not for
I think
one
she's
birthday party.
mad. I think
Honestly,
she's kind of upset that her
$150
parents
is on the
brought
expensive
her up
side
that
for a
way
first
because
grader's
now she's
birthday
spoiled.
party. Granted,
Maybe
I'm
because
kind of
she's
Jew with my money. Oh god, I probably shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to have like a religion war in my comment section. Who cares? Anyways, there's a point in this video that'll make you cringe so hard when this little girl repeats the $15,000 number at a table.
So basically, if somebody doesn't give her money, she turns into a 4-year-old. Yeah, she has a tantrum.
And it kind of makes me worry about how she's going to turn out.
This is going to be a fairy tale birthday party for her.
6-year-old Gracie from Layton, Utah may not be a real princess, but she might as well be. Gracie and her mother Nicole planned her party for weeks with TLC's new show, Outrageous Kid parties capturing every moment.
Do you have something in mind for a budget?
I was thinking, like 15.
1,500 or 15,000?
15,000.
Try $32,000. They spared no expense, from the perfect skin to the perfect look.
Gracie, I want a pink dress.
To the right cake.
That one's mine.
That's the one you want?
That's what I want.
Our whole staff would work on that for a couple of weeks. Our total, including tax and delivery, would be $2,365.78.
Not to mention 45 centerpieces, 2,000 flowers, and 300 costumes. Yes, all for a first grader, and the pressure was on.
Gracie is a little bit of a perfectionist like her mother. And when it came out, she was like, I thought the bird was supposed to be blue. And so she started to cry.
She may not be 16 yet, but for the grand finale, a new set of wheels.
Mom, I don't know how to drive.
Moving on to number 2, I'm not really sure what to say for this one. I'm not 100% sure if it's real or fake, because it could be kind of like a staged little thing, but if it is real, it's quite possibly the most just depressing thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this video will just, it's awful if this is real.
I got in a fight with my mom because this is the phone I wanted, Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, and this is the phone I got, Samsung Galaxy S6. And as you can see, there's a pretty drastic difference between the two. So that made me really angry, and I broke one of my MacBooks. The reason I need 4 MacBooks is because this one's for sending messages, this one's for receiving messages, this one is for blocking messages, and then this one right here is for leaving messages on scene. And the one that broke is this one right here in my hand, and as you can see, there's some marks on it. They're very faint, but it still really affects the quality of the computer. Another bad thing that happened was my favorite key, the W key, right here, it fell off, so I can't use it anymore. So I really, really, really need a new MacBook or money to fix this one, and we can't afford it right now because we're really financially struggling. If you guys could donate to me to get a new MacBook or to fix this one, then that would be a lot of help, because I really do need all of these MacBooks, and it isn't my fault that I broke my laptop.
And finally, the number 1 spot, this one is hands down easily going to be the one that just pisses you off, irritates you down to the core the most, because when I heard this one for the first time, I just didn't even understand how it could be something that was actually real. But this girl, she sued her own parents, like literally her own mom and dad, because she wanted them to basically pay for her college. Like, she viewed it as a requirement. They weren't doing it because she didn't accept a lot of the rules that they had set for her in order to do it. So she actually sued them for child support, which that just sounds crazy, but she wanted $650 a week for them, and I don't know, obviously she got turned down, and actually she ended up moving back home with them at a point afterwards, but God knows well, I guess I am a guy. I was going to say if I was a guy, but then it sounds really weird. I would never marry this chick because she is coming for your money hands down.
The family may not have been looking for attention, but the story drew major media coverage.
A teen brat suing her parents for college tuition?
It's a very confusing story in a lot of ways.
So? Is she just entitled, spoiled?
1 week ago, Rachel sued her parents, Sean and Elizabeth, for non-emancipation, asking for $654 a week in child support plus the college tuition they had been saving for her. In court filings, she accused her parents of being abusive. Sean and Elizabeth say their 18-year-old daughter left their home because she refused to break up with a boyfriend they considered a bad influence and would not follow house rules, such as keeping curfew.
They wanted her to move, they wanted her to fail, they wanted her out of that school.
But Judge Peter Bogard denied Canning's requests.
It's not easy to parent a teenager. It is also not easy to be a teenager.
He stressed reconciliation above all else.
I think everyone needs to try and take a step back and realize that this family, and Rachel in particular, is well worth the effort to salvage.
And now, perhaps what was an openly contentious debate.
We're being sued by our child. I'm dumbfounded, so is my wife.
Could be settled in the privacy of a family home.
Those are the clips that I have for today's video. Hope you guys did.
That was really, really frustrating to watch. And I hope, oh my god, if my kids turn out like that, if I have any, I'm really gonna Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, that one kid who screamed because he couldn't get his soda was just, no, what?
And you're embarrassing the whole family, so.
Yeah, I feel bad for that one kid who looked like our age, and he's over here just trying to eat his food, and the youngest one's like, here, chicken nugget, and he's like, get away from me. What? Okay.
And then also the last person, the one that sued her freaking parents. So yeah, that was really, really annoying. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Bye.